Sunday. Cheers.
Sup?
Got my coffee. We are good to go.
Because someone spilt their coffee.
Yeah,
Grocery shopping.
Grocery shopping this morning. I have my vacation coffee from my favorite coffee place in my Seattle mug. Just my souvenir from
Fantastic.
Blogger Fair. Anyway, welcome to our happy place, guys. We're happy you're here. We have new subscribers, and this is wonderful. Our channel's growing. You guys, we're growing, and we're so excited about it. So, if you're new, real quick, this is where we help you get through life. Basically, this is our little once a week segment.
Well, that's a big commitment. That's heavy.
We do. We help steer you guys in the right direction by loving on you and giving you our opinions.
Because it's free.
It's free, not a professional advice.
And it's usually tough love, but it's free.
But we love this thing. So thank you guys for making it popular and helping it to grow. We appreciate it. Okay, first question. Gosh, not being good with numbers makes it really hard to figure out a budget, but I am not giving up. My husband and I are bound and determined to get this right no matter how long it takes. Giving myself some of that tough love you guys promised for me. Thanks for another great Kickin Sunday. That's all you can do, girl.
Well, the good thing is there's a lot of spreadsheets out there on Dave's website or whatnot, and soon to be our website, that does a lot of that stuff for you.
Yeah.
And that was not mine. Just saying.
I gotta go turn my phone off. And the thing is about that is that you don't have to be perfect at everything. We're not asking you to be perfect, but you're gonna learn things about yourself, and it's so freeing when you do that first budget. You know, when you sit down and initiate that, and you get through it, and you're like, I can do this. Huge learning. I was going to do it.
You just keep going.
Hi, Josh and Christine. I love your channel and your beautiful family. I had a question in relation to you taking the girls to Disneyland. Yes. I know you were going to do this when you became debt-free, but you were blessed with baby T the same day. I added the same day because we were. And had to focus your money on that. Now that you have started a business and are traveling for that, it seems like you don't talk about Disney anymore. I know you have a visit to Dave Ramsey coming up and you need to save money to cover that, but I just wondered if you were still planning on taking the girls there still. It would be such a wonderful lesson about the value of hard work and a reminder to them of what the sacrifices your family made to get out of debt were for. Thanks for sharing your lives with us. You're a real inspiration. Stacy from New Zealand. New Zealand.
I'm sure they have shrimp there. We will be taking them to Disneyland, but
that's where we honeymooned, you guys.
It'll be after our 3 to 6 months is fully funded.
We are so excited, but we gotta wait. We want money in the bank before we take the kids, what?
See, the good news is a lot of our expenses for the year for Dead is Dumb and everything they're all covered and we're done. So we are hitting 3 to 6 months, gazelle intense, and by like I don't know, not very long. Probably
we
spring.
want to go in the fall, and I don't know if we'll be
ready.
I don't know if we'll be able to swing it a year from now, but I do want to go in the fall.
I think so.
I actually want to go on a cruise. I want to go on a Disney cruise and maybe go to Disney World. We're aiming high, so we'll keep you guys posted. It's so exciting.
Shoot.
And the girls, yes, they still talk about it, and we are all very, very excited.
And cheesecake, what a name.
I love this channel, Liberty and Cheesecake, because cheesecake is liberty. It's very freeing to eat a piece of cheesecake.
I don't get it.
It's
Cheesecake's cheesecake.
Is cheesecake American?
I don't know.
Italian? What is cheesecake? I don't know, but it's good.
It's good with berries.
It's my favorite. If I could press the thumbs up button twice, I would. I so love your videos. You always inspire me. Greets from Austria.
Nice.
I love it when you guys write your countries down. It's so cool.
They're having their Oktoberfest right now, aren't they?
Are they?
Isn't that a big Austrian thing where they drink beer and get drunk all over the place?
Oh, well, you inspire us too. Thank you for writing. I love that comment. Darcy Jean, we love you, girl. You have just lit us up, and we could not be happier about it. I am at month 5 of my debt snowball. I'm having trouble staying focused and motivated. How do you all combat comments like life is short, it's only money, you can always make more money, and how about the one you only live once?
Yeah,
I added that one.
Biggie.
I have been getting those from friends and family for a while, but at this wall I'm hitting, the comments are getting to me more than ever.
The way we looked at that and the way I had to convince this one is this is a short time. If you get focused and intense about what you're doing with your money, it's only a short period.
Yeah.
And then once you have no debt, no one you owe, no nothing, the thing is you can take more vacations and buy more things than they can because you've got no debt.
And life isn't short because you're thinking of creative ways how you can give your money away.
It's hard to
other people.
it's hard to get around that. But when you do the whole life is too short and life is this and you only live once and all that stuff, you're in so much debt. I don't understand how these people can go by and do the things they do because that's the attitude they have.
Exactly.
And they're just broker than broke.
And how can they say you can always make more money when you're investing and your money is growing faster than what you're investing? Like, that to me is about as much money as you can make.
I tell you what. Continue on the path you're doing, get debt free, start investing, start saving for your kids, and start doing all other things. And then once you have all those and you're starting to save for vacations and they ask you life's too short, you're going to think, yeah, but my 401's funded, my kids' college is funded, my house is paid for, and yeah, by the end of the year we'll probably go to Hawaii or something. But it's all paid for in cash, so it's it took us an extra year. Or they're going to be mortgaged up the wazoo, second mortgage, so they're going to have 4 car payments.
Okay, we got it, yes.
Yeah.
And you know what, you guys, I'm talking to you, like the people that are watching this video and support us. Do not buy into that lie. Don't. It's the devil getting in your head and saying, the grass is greener on the other side.
It's not, it's turf.
It's fake.
It's fake grass. Been there.
I love it. Thanks for the comment. Goodness, so passionate about answering it. These videos are so incredibly helpful, and I am grateful for the time you put into them. It is our absolute pleasure.
We'll send you the invoice.
My parents were terrible with money and were constantly in debt growing up. Money problems, among other things, eventually ruined their relationship. I never want to be in their situation, but have never had much guidance in terms of money. I'm 18 years old and currently putting myself through university. Good job. I will be in around $40,000 debt by the time I'm finished. However, with the motivation and help from your videos, I'm only taking out
HCS loans? I've never heard that.
Student loans for my tuition. Budgeting and paying for living expenses. It was a great feeling not having to take out another loan for textbooks and other supplies this semester.
Good job.
That's huge. As I budgeted and saved for them, and you paid cash. Thanks so much. Thank you so very much. I'm excited. And if you can, to just make this so much better on the other side when you get out of university, get a job and pay cash flow school, even your tuition, not just your books and living expenses. But I am proud of you for books and living expenses. I wish we had thought of that when we were going through it. Our student loans would have been much less.
Well, yours was paid for. We cash flowed yours through.
I went to community college and it was wonderful.
I went to private and we could not cash flow that. It was too expensive.
Yeah. So good job, girl. Keep going. How much do you put away for retirement? 15%? Yes.
All of it.
We are like so close.
We are
to
like
investing, and we are so excited.
I would say within the next 12 months or less.
It's gonna be less.
Yeah, less. I'm hoping
our
less.
motivation is gonna be less.
Yeah.
So
15% of your income into a Roth IRA first, because that's tax free.
Yep. That's a whole different segment.
Yeah, that's a whole other video.
Question for you. I'm working on my budget for October and was wondering what you guys do for budgeting yearly expenses that come every year. I'm talking about things like income tax, license and registration for the cars, property tax, and things like car maintenance. These things come the same time every year for us and are always about the same price. Great. We were sync funding them, but I found that taking that money out every month is first off a lot of money to take out, and it's kind of annoying as well. Do you guys leave the money in your bank account? Oh no, do you know who I am? I would destroy it. Or do you just budget these expenses the month they are due and not sync fund them? I hope this makes sense and would love your advice. Absolutely makes sense.
Everyone's different, but we have found out sync funding them, taking the cash out, putting it in an envelope every month is the best situation for our family here. Some people can leave the money in the bank account and then their savings account or whatever.
We cannot
Some
do
people
that.
pay for it the month that it happens. We've tried that. And it doesn't work as well. It's just easier for us to take out all the money, sync fund all of these envelopes, use all of our money every month. That way when it comes up and I need a new transmission in the car or whatever it is, I just whip out the cash envelope and go pay for it and it's all done.
Yeah.
It's
or
just,
tires. Regular use. Things like transmission would be an emergency. So you build up your emergency.
But you see what I'm saying.
But yeah, it's easier for us to do it that way. Okay, thanks for the question. So yeah, my debt-free screen was rescheduled, but I'm determined to mention you guys when I'm able to do it. Dave Ramsey reschedule you? Dave, congrats on being able to go to Nashville, and thank you for sharing your story and caring so much about your subscribers. I have no support and it's so helpful to have this connection, Brandy in Georgia. Randy, we've been wondering about you. We've been talking about you in the comments, like, where'd this girl go? What happened? What's your story? More so, I want to know what your story is. And you're keeping it a secret from us.
Well, if she blows the story on our thing there, then she doesn't have a story to tell. She can tell us after the call.
You could leave it down in a comment.
No.
I don't wait very well, guys. Like, I don't do surprises.
And you wonder why I don't give her all of her money at one time.
Please share with us. I'm not the only inquiring mind that wants to know. I love that you're putting the questions in the description box. That really helps to follow along with you guys and for me to see what's coming up next. Yeah, so...
doing what we can with what we got.
It's our itinerary to the questions you guys have asked. And yeah, we do our best. Did that finger just go someplace that it shouldn't have?
No, it went like this.
I thought I saw someone else.
I wouldn't have done that on the video.
I can't edit that out. Oh my. Anyway, yes, if ever you want to know the questions we discuss, put it.
We're trying to make this the most efficient way possible.
For everybody. Okay, love your videos, Josh and Christine, and your family is just wonderful and loving. You guys are just awesome. This fills our love tank.
We should just have big old hug snuggie out.
Oh, okay.
That was weird.
So it was weird. So nice to see this day and age. Yes, you could, for a sign-off, say until next time, keep kicking that debt. I love it. My hubby and I are so thankful to God for directing our path on this journey of ridding our lives of debt. We are pretty sure our last consumer debt will be paid off by the end of October, if not sooner. Woohoo! This October?
That's like next month. That's a couple days.
That's like...
I know, right?
We will just have our mortgage left. Thank you
Nice.
for your encouragement, wisdom, and genuine love for others to be debt-free. I am so excited for what God is doing in your lives and look forward to watching His plans unfold. Take care and God bless, Wendy.
That's nice.
You made me cry.
No,
I get so
shucks.
choked up because it's emotional. To see people win with this is just the most rewarding thing ever.
It's just
And it
testimony that
encourages-
anybody can do it.
It can be done. That's right, you guys. I always love your videos and advice. Love your advice you give. I started grocery budgeting, bills, etc., and doing our baby steps. When my husband started his new job in the spring, it has helped us out so much. Thank you. While I was out today, I saw a chalkboard picture, and it says, to accomplish great things, we must not only... let me try this without screwing it up. To accomplish great things, we must not only act, but also dream, not only plan, but also believe. That sums it all
Sums it up right there.
I first saw it and it reminded me of your chalkboards you were making, and I thought that this is cute looking at it and passed it, but did not read it. I then backed the card up and read it. I was like, this is so us and what we're going through. I found my husband in the store and said, what do you think? He said, we need to get it as a nice reminder daily for us. I did, and when I look at it, I think of your family and our goals, thanks to running across your vlog. I want to say thank you so much. You have changed our lives more than you know. I love you guys. I love you too.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for watching.
Don't you love how God works? He just like puts things in our path, and I'm glad that it made you think
It's
of that.
just such a warm snuggie to read stuff like that and to know that these
Guys,
videos that we do that just is fun for us and hopefully somebody gets something out of it.
It's just our life.
And all of you out there watching us, and it's changing your lives. It's just awesome. I mean, I don't take credit for any of that. I mean, you guys are doing the work.
But it has caused us to dream and shoot higher and keep going. And you know, you guys know we're baby step 3. We got a long ways to go. So we need encouragement too.
But we're focused.
We are focused. Together we can do this. Jennifer, hey guys, I love the longer debt kicking Sundays. Sorry it has taken me so long to respond to y'all about either planning the wedding or starting our debt snowball. This is our wedding girl. We do have a budget set for the wedding, and it is $10,000, no more than that. That's what I was thinking for our girls, $10,000. I've gone out and searched for the cheapest way to do things, a DIY wedding. I have even put a spreadsheet together for what everything is budgeted at and what I'm willing to pay for. I'm hoping to come under budget.
Nice.
Do you think we should go ahead and plan or start the snowball?
I forgot what the question was, though.
This
Was
is
it to do the wedding or do the
update,
snowball?
and we love your updates. When we discuss a question of yours, please give us updates because it gives people who follow us, it gives them updates too. She wanted to know if they should wait to get married. They went through FPU, right?
That's right, but we told her if it was on the cheap sheet, we could do it.
Don't do it until your debt snowball is done. And we said, yeah, set a budget, Can you sync fund for it?
Sounds like
how
it.
far out?
I thought they were like 9 months out. They were.
I don't think we got a date.
Or a year or something.
Girlfriend, I don't know how far out you guys are, but set a date. Okay, this is what I would do. Set a date if you have it in your mind, and then divide that up by however many months you have between now and then. And that's what you want to put aside every month.
If you can.
If you can.
Because it might be $1,800 a month. You know, they might not be able to do that if it's 4 months out or something. You know what I mean?
Give yourself time. If you're not in a hurry, give yourself time to sync fund whatever's comfortable. If it's $500 a month, then put that aside until you get your $10,000 that you'd like. So, good ideas. Plan, plan, plan. How do you feel about accepting help from WIC or other government fundings? This is a good question. We've never been asked this question. If someone is in debt and eligible for help, should they take it temporarily until they get a handle on their payments or until their finances improve? Gosh, this is a good question, you guys. Good question. Okay, here's my take. It's just my personal opinion. I realize that some of you are not going to feel the same because we were in the same position. Do we take help so that we can get out of debt faster? And for us, I believe the Holy Spirit was talking to us and convicting us that there's other people out there that need it more. And we were still able to get out of debt by not accepting the help. It comes down to, can you afford your own food? If you can, then you need to, that's less you pay down on your debt, but it's important. Those programs are out there for people who
that are
don't
flat
have
bobbing.
anything,
Yeah.
like they can't eat. And that guilt got to me so bad when I tried to get some food. And so if you can pay for it, that's less on your snowball. But yeah, there are programs out there. If you honestly, genuinely cannot eat, you guys, please take advantage of those programs. They are there. That's what they are there for.
Good question.
That is a fantastic question. Thank you. Dear Debt is Dumb, what are your thoughts on prepaid debit or gift cards in lieu of holding cash? For instance, buying a $100 grocery store gift card where you usually shop instead of carrying the $100 with you, or a $50 gas card versus the cash. Is there any downside to doing it this way? I find that carrying the actual cash makes it just a little too tempting to swap some cash from one envelope to another. Sincerely, this gets good. Mrs. Lack of Self-Control. I love it! At least you're honest. You're like me. I have no shame. Nothing wrong with it. That's how you budget, and you get perks too sometimes for buying store cards, like cents off on your tanks of gas that you fill your car with. Absolutely, go for it. You keep them track.
Whatever keeps you on budget and saving you money.
That's a fantastic idea, actually. I like it. Hi guys, I have a question about tithe. Do you tithe on money you earn selling stuff on eBay or Craigslist, or use that income to pay off debt or add to the emergency fund? Can you guys talk about tithe next week on Kickin Sunday? I love your videos. God bless you.
We tithe on all of our income.
And tithing is a sensitive subject, you guys. It's really between you and God. It's not something we started doing overnight. It was a process over several years. So it's not an easy, this is what you do. And it's kind of between you and God, and you have to start praying, and He'll get you there. He'll get you to where you need to be. We tithe on garage sales that we have. We tithe on our YouTube income that we make. We tithe on His, obviously, pay. The kids tithe on the money that they make, 10% every week. They actually tithe more than 10%. We need to work on that because they're giving it all away. But if it's a significant amount, absolutely we would tithe on everything. Like if I had a bazaar and sold a bunch of things, yes. If it's a
$10 Craigslist deal, no.
Yeah, that's just our honest opinion. It usually goes to pay for bread or milk or things that we need. So one more question about how you do...
No, you're only allowed one.
How you do a budget for a birthday party. What is your budget for T's first birthday party? Good question, because I've been thinking about it a lot. I want, of course, to throw her this amazing
unicorns and blue butterflies.
You almost got me with ink. Whatever. That would be funny right across the forehead. But I think we can have a really nice, shabby chic, frilly, lacy, girly is going to be her theme party for $50 to $75. It's her first birthday. We're not going to have favors to do. There's a lot of costs we're going to save on, but I want to have finger foods available. And it's a family and friends, so it's going to be a good sized party. I'm thinking $50 to $75.
And the way we pay for that is we have a sync fund envelope that we fill all year round.
For birthdays.
For birthdays, it's $20 a month. And it's for birthdays, and that's what it goes towards. So, I mean, the money's there. It's not going to be like we are going to sweat it. You know, we've already paid for it. So
that's right. So if you guys out there have done a rustic, shabby chic type party, leave comments down below on ways I can save money. Because I'm thinking like slabs of wood, of, you know, mason jars, lace.
I have to do woodwork, it sounds like.
I'm so excited. It's going to be really cute. Yeah, if you have any suggestions, leave it below, please. Thanks for the advice, guys. I actually told my realtor today, this is our girl that's trying to sell her house, and she hasn't.
We told her to get more open houses and stuff.
I actually told my realtor today that we need to have 1 to 2 open houses every week.
Nice.
Since we have to move exactly 1 month from today. I have also posted my house for sale on every social media site and group on Facebook that I can. Unfortunately, I did sign a contract with him. But my neighbors who put their house up for sale shortly after we did sold it in just 3 days. Doesn't that just like the fire competition? And they did it without a realtor. We are pretty friendly with them, and the wife is giving me lots of tips and advice on how to sell on our own. And also letting people know we have our house up for sale. Good job. If you guys live in, I don't know where you live, if you live in her area, she's got a house for sale. Woohoo!
Don't know where, but it's for sale.
She is the Brit Brat 2341 on YouTube. That's what I do know. I actually think you're Virginia. Am I remembering that right from your last?
I don't know.
Okay. How can I make a good grocery budget? I've been stuck on how to make a good budget for groceries for a long time now. I live in Canada, BC. I live alone, and I'm not sure what a good budget would be for one person. Any advice is appreciated. Now throw another shrimp on the barbie.
Ah, boy.
Hey, she added the Canada part. I love it. It's really different. I mean, depending on your eating habits, the cost of your groceries. If we were to do a budget for just one, what would that look like right now?
It'd be hardly anything.
It'd probably be rice and beans. We're probably not the right people to ask this, because we would, if we didn't have kids to feed, we would scale back. So.
Oh yeah, I mean, like when she's gone, like doing her week trips and stuff to the family and whatnot. And I'm here by myself. I eat like nothing. I hardly eat anything. I mean, it wouldn't.
It really depends on your motivation and your lifestyle. How motivated are you to get out of debt? And are you eating fish? Are you eating, you know, fresh foods, fresh vegetables?
I mean, if you're eating T-bones every day, it's going to be a huge budget.
If your health matters to you, then it's going to be a little bit more. But we spend $500 for our family of 5, really. T's starting to eat now, more. And,
a lot.
You know, so about $100 a person we do a month.
Yeah.
Hello guys, question. I do a lot of crafting, mostly crochet and sewing, and donate to different organizations for people with cancer. How cool is that? What a wonderful way to give back. My question is, how would I have to go about getting a tax write-off for that? Not sure how any of that works. Thanks. Love your videos.
If you're giving it to organizations, they will typically have a donation form, and you fill out that form, and I think on there it'll ask for a dollar value on that form, and you can write that in. The only, in our state, I don't know, our state, you have to hit a certain dollar threshold before they even look at your donations and stuff. Like last year, I think it was like $5,200. You had to have over $5,200 or some number, I don't remember what it was. You have to hit that threshold before they even start giving you any kind of tax break. So if you only did, say it was $5,000, and you only donated $1,000, you get nothing. Yeah. It was just because of the goodness of your heart.
Could she just save her receipts on the supplies that you buy and then write them off on your tax deduction every year?
That's what I'm saying. You would take that, and that would be on the form you fill out to your donator. That's what you. So if you bought $50 in materials, you'd be writing a $50 receipt from whatever organization you're donating to.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
But you can always ask an accountant. We have a really great friend that's an accountant. She helps us out. So yeah, I like it. Thank you guys. We do. Okay, our store is slightly disabled right now on our site. So if you go on, you want to buy Dead Is Dumb something, we just shipped out the last order of the orders because
we're going to kind of redo some things. It says this is the work on the website. See, we're getting to it.
We are shopping around to find a new printer, a new supplier for some shirts. So maybe there's a couple different options on the table, and as we. But
the reasoning, I'll get to this main point. The reasoning for that is because right now we only have 1 and 2 T-shirt orders coming in here and there willy-nilly, and for the people that we're using to do that,
and we thank you for those orders.
We do. We appreciate everything, but the downside is when we only have 1 or 2 coming in, it takes like 30 to 45 days to get that completed because
And
it costs so much more to order one t-shirt as opposing to order like 20 t-shirts.
Yeah.
And the printing costs and stuff like that gets to the point to where
it's not worth it.
It's not worth it. So we're trying to figure out a different way that we can have the onesie twosie orders come in and the price stays low and you guys get what you want and you get it in a lot faster. You don't have to wait 45 days to get a t-shirt.
We have a couple really exciting opportunities and options that we'll share with you when we get that far. But just thank you for your patience with shipping. Those of you who have ordered, it has taken an extreme amount of time.
Like this last order took like
and
40
we're open
days.
with you, and you're so sweet. You guys are the best. We have not had one complaint,
No.
and it's amazing.
And we thank you for that. We love you guys for that.
Thank you. And so we're working on it to make it better. Okay. That's it. Have a great week. This was a lot of fun. Leave a new comment or question down below. And we look forward to talking to you guys next Sunday.
It was so fun. We might just do this again next week. Maybe.
So come back. Subscribe.
So we got to sign out with something. And I was just thinking...
Everyone has said really good suggestions.
I know. And I was just thinking the short, simple one is remember, debt is dumb. Right?
That is dumb.
That is dumb.
That is totally dumb. D-U-M. Not D-U-M-P.